I used to work in this government department full time, but due to the cuts, I and a lot of my colleagues were made redundant. Luckily, the cuts also meant there were a lot of complaints, and now there's a whole new complaints department, and we've all been freed up to work as freelancers for twice the amount of money. So literally everyone is a winner. People do tend to complain when you cut money out of services. We've noticed that a lot. The only way to stop them from complaining is to either pump money back into the service or do what we did and set up a brand new complaints department funded by more cuts. The problem with people is that they like to complain, and so it's really a balance between solving their complaint and making sure they don't enjoy it too much and do it again. Because sometimes we get the same people ringing up again and again and again. You can tell these people must have very empty lives. Unfortunately, the complaints policy is very complicated. It's 400,000 pages long, and I haven't yet got past page 6. I think it would probably be, and you'll think it's quite a funny choice, but I think it would probably be Captain Jean-Luc Picard from the Starship Enterprise. And I know what you're going to say, he wasn't directly involved in complaints, but he did have to manage a lot of relationships. Things are always happening, and I'm always constantly thinking, you know, that reminds me of something that happened on Star Trek. I can't think of an example. The complaint experience is enhanced if you use the right type of voice and music to answer the complaint. I mean, sometimes you can misjudge it. Thank you, sir. Someone will be with you in a moment. By the way, do you like the film Rambo? Wondering. Never mind, no. I must say, I think it's very unfair for you to ambush me with this question like that about complaints. I mean, that's the scenario you've described is so unlikely. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any situation that would be more serious, except for maybe, you know, zombie attack. We would take that very seriously. Zombie attacks are in the complaint. They were in the first 6 pages of the complaints policy. We basically base our whole complaint ideology around our wall of discontent. This is the journey that we want all the people who phone us up to go on. We want them to move from righteous anger over to appeasement, where we hope they'll end up, if we're very lucky, they might be nonplussed. I just find the wall pretty inspiring, and every Friday at 4 o'clock we all just have a bit of quiet time and sit and look at the wall and play the theme tune from Chariots of Fire. And if you can't do that and not be moved, then you shouldn't be working in complaints.